now. Molotov's dropping forward, but counter flashes have been thrown back in response. Grasshog setting up Sobel for success. flamie, that's a good trade in, but look at the time that's been gathered by Raiko's position. Everyone is here for HONORIS, but Lollipop 21 just does not care. Bomb planted, thrown into the man advantage for 1 win.
Able to hold on here quite steady with all these kills flooding the feed. They just buy so much time. Sure, Raiko did a great job at that, but the kills, like you said, just not a kill.
I like that. It's a fake audio cue on the bomb to get out a wave of utility. HE's not doing the damage, but Grasshog will just through the smoke. They're just going to completely run, try and take down 1 win. It's all falling apart at the seams, so that is until Travis sets up through the smoke. 2 quick kills, throws it into an even playing field. And now for HONORIS, they need to try and reconvene, reset this advantage. flamie with the scout peeking, but Travis keeps denying. He is playing unbelievable. And now Sobel is thrown into an impossible situation where it's just better to cut your losses and get out alive.
Just kind of lurking about towards B, making sure that no rapid rotations take place. And a fiery entry from Glowing. His first on the board is going to catch flamie off guard, and there's a chance for 2. As Sobel turns the corner here, but no, a little bit too many players heading around that corner. Sobel does.
It's a deep smoke being lined up for flamie. And now Travis on this lurk, he was saying in the pistol that he could be quite pivotal. Does secure it, and is now drawing attention away. With 20 seconds left, HONORIS have to respect the fact that Travis has that ground, but this is the correct decision because the bomb, it's making its way forward towards the B stairs. Now it needs to turn around. There's no time for flamie to punch in the digits. HONORIS, just by getting that kill on the lurk, they've won the round.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a very difficult run, and flamie actually commits after...
Ну а сегодня я хочу вам рассказать про сервис Avon Market, где вы можете продать свои скины по самой вкусной цене. Все максимально просто и происходит за считанные минуты. Залетаешь на сайт через свой Steam, выбираешь то, что завалялось у тебя в инвентаре, и по сути все. Есть куча способов вывода в любую страну, на любую карту, Киви, Юмани, крипта, все что душе угодно. А главное, что сервис предлагает лучшие цены. Это уже проверили многие блогеры на Ютубе за меня. Ну и конечно же есть реферальная система. Приводи друга и получай свой процент от его сделок. Если у вас еще остались какие-то подозрения, то в сети можно найти кучу положительных отзывов и даже на Trustpilot. Так что залетай по ссылке в закрепленном комментарии и продавай завалявшиеся скинчики. Спасибо вам, что посмотрели рекламу. Продолжаем.
Some extra kills there towards the tail end. There's sure no smoke for that molly, but Taz gets bailed out by flamie's aggression. And now they're looking to collapse in on ramp. Multiple different fights for Travis is too much to ask. DEKO attempting a trade, but just jumps into his own demise. And Glowing, the only one that's been able to chirp up so far, finds another kill, but again, this coordinated re-aggression coming through from the entirety of HONORIS is too much to bear. And now it's becoming a bit tricky, and also Raiko's aware of that. He's a strong B anchor. He's not going to let you get away with those tricky plays all that easy. It's still allowing for a deep scale up here, but now he's going to just have a chance to fire down range. flamie attempting a trade, but look at the angles that he's taking. So sharp from Raiko. Eventually, flamie won't be able to spot him out, but it's spot time here. Recovery from the AWP of flamie, and Grasshog even standing in the backline just waiting for his chance to strike. flamie gets another, not all that bad. And now it's up to DEKO with just a pistol to do anything follow up there. No lucky off angle here, but it also is tricky to deal with here. And flamie, oh my god, DEKO just gets right in his face. Nothing that he can say about that one. And he immediately bails out. It does allow for a reposition up in towards that sandbag spot. But there's that peek from Taz, and there's the immediate reply. He does go down swinging though. And now will they anticipate Sobel? There's just no way. No one would ever expect him to still be waiting in the back lines, but Lollipop 21k is able to turn around. I was almost going for the Stewie 2k, but 21 in the name. And Raiko and Grasshog left to recover this round. And a post plant in which proactivity is key. DEKO another kill, 3 in the round as he finally is bested. But is it enough? I don't know. It's down to 1 HP here for both players. One shot will do the trick here. Grasshog takes the elevated angle, but Lollipop is going to close that one out. This guy, and this guy alone, because his teammates are still just now rotating in.
Yep. Does go for it. Does manage to secure one, but now he's trapped. Has to try and fight his way out, and he's doing so successfully. Raiko immediately ends his reign of terror, but he could have done enough. DEKO He's holding this off angle. There is a flank being deployed as well. And with Ryko finding that kill, it throws flamie into a very questionable spot. 1 versus 2. Bomb on his back, but I don't think he's ready for Sobel at all because all the attention's been created by Ryko in heaven.
Ooh, but there's a turnaround. There's expectation, not the shot though. And oh my god, it was unleashed here on the defensive. You know, go for some more proactivity, and that's exactly what we're getting out of flamie. Although a very difficult angle here, a difficult angle to fall away from. He does dive back for seconds, but he does lose his teammate in the meantime by missing that first. He makes good on it though. He trades 2 for 1 right there and gives his team the man advantage.
Sobel's position is everything there. Travis has found Ryko over towards B, but Sobel is just ensuring that that will never spiral out of control. And the grenade even does the killing 1-2 combination. flamie and Sobel, and then you've got Ryko to contend with on B. Oh dear, he's naded himself.
Oh no.
Maybe you don't need to deal with him if he just grenades himself.
Golly. That's not one that you can take back right there. Unfortunately, we were spectating that.
Oh no.
That's no fun. Unfortunate, unlucky, and it could be even worse as it could be even costly in terms of the round counts here. Another kill found out by Lollipop 21k here, but oh, Taz. He's looking to pull the tides back in his favor.
Not quite. You just think for a second when one of those players has slipped the net, you start to believe it could be a Taz highlight reel, but no. That's prime cope coming out of me. But instead, the same is in a 1 versus 3 Lollipop. It's got his number. Orb for DEKO.
And get yourself a comfortable T-side half, which I would argue 5 or 6 is relatively comfortable on this map. Knowing how good 1win are going to be at that side swap here. And Travis, how good he is at that B ramp. Looking incredibly comfortable and nullifying Ryko here in this position and maybe nullifying flamie as well. He will find 2. They find success towards middle, glowing another kill. It's 2
in this retake position. 1win very successful when they hedge their bets towards the second letter of the alphabet. Taz with a couple of nice exits, keeping the economy honest at the very least. Even finds glowing. Okay, that's really good damage from Taz.
Oh, but he does go down. I think that's the key detail right there. Eventually, DEKO's able.
Oh, they're even holding for the boost. Glowing's just going to walk straight past it. flamie just deletes him with the USP.
Oh
no,
God.
not again. This cannot happen again. DEKO misses an AWP shot. He does get out of there, but now Travis is being fed to the wolves. Oh no. This is going from bad to worse. It's just DEKO with the AWP. How on earth do HONORIS keep doing this? 1win and just walking into their death, round on round, swapping to the P250. The bomb is irrecoverable.
No
Oh
way.
no, USP rounds, and they still have 6 on the T side, which is absurd. DEKO's going to catch out Sobel. No potential for a trade just yet. Glowing has been brought down incredibly low. That bomb's going to be collected by flamie, and they're going to press the issue, take advantage of the space and the man advantage, try and execute onto A, but Grattog's rotated over. There are 3 players here, and DEKO spotted out 1.
For the most part here, they've still got a decent chance at an 8-7 half here, and that's a nice handshake half. DEKO, what a stunning shot on this flamie. Isolating him, everyone gets collapsed in upon, and the immediate reply after losing a full eco is to just swiftly get the next gun round. I mean, again, credit to these guys for being downtrodden for too long. He's good for a bounce back, he's good for a recovery, and that's a great way to start things off. Travis immediately bested, but there's still recovery. flamie offering up a big kill and committing himself into the site, right into the hands of Ryko, who does need to turn this half around for himself.
Yeah, bomb planting, no utility for 1win either. In fact, HONORIS, they're just trying to bait, get them in closer. Ryko's found another. Suddenly, these blocks at close range can do damage with the USPs, and it's just DEKO remaining. Pull Ryko's name into existence. He performs exceptionally. Now Sobel on the close range. flamie can take the first contact. And DEKO is in a very difficult 1 versus 2.
Oh, there's the first. Oh, he's able to isolate that kill into flamie. There's a kit on his way into that side as well. So he needs to deal with Sobel, but he also has a little bit of time. The Glock burst from long range. The distance on that one here already to kick off the opening gun round, so promising stuff. But I like this late collapse coming through here from 1win. Again, more distinction on the way Vertigo's played out, but laid out is glowing as he shows a little bit too much of his head right there on the sandbags position, and slamie again doing excellent work with that AWP.
Has thrown this smoke twice now in one round. Provides a little bit of a one-way, allows slamie to re-peek over the back of it. DEKO is still patrolling, still trying, and that's a great find. That's the bomb dropped as well. With 40 seconds left, Taz just goes up and over the one-way. Lollipop dealt with. And now more rotations are thrown in from 1win. And with 30 seconds left, HONORIS, well, they've got to make a move.
They have no other option but to hit this A bomb site here. DEKO finds another one. slamie in the head-to-head here. They have a chance to battle it out, but still staying alive with both camps. slamie giving an opportunity for DEKO to pull things back to his favor. They nearly line up for him. DEKO nails another, dropping that bomb and allowing Travis to continue this flank off here. Nothing that Taz can say, as he will be hunted down.
They can be said for HONORIS because they have one AWP and that's it. So, you know, for all intents and purposes, it should be now a 10th round for this CT side. Especially with DEKO just finding a lovely 1D gone towards Sobel.
Yeah, I guess you don't even need the op. Just landing shots like that doesn't matter at the end of the day. So slamie, he's given the space to trade things back here, but oh, it just misses narrowly on the glowing. Who's able to finish him off there and hanging around towards this ramp side. The USPs versus the Glocks and P250s. I don't want to say not again. I don't think it's possible, and luckily it's not. Ample time to maneuver. flamie being proactive here towards middle, covering off many different angles, but you can see how well oiled HONORIS are right now, not giving flamie an opportunity to strike. He is avoiding all the utility, but grasshog, that is such an insane opener, but flying through the sky, not the same success for Sobel. It does draw out Travis's attention with only an MP9 from distance. He's able to do damage and eventually confirms the kill, but he does get traded as quick as can be. Glowing, making a recovery of this attempt here. slamie spots him, but still it's not enough, not in time. And a long rotation in. Well, we see Glowing just wait things out, wait for his teammate to come in order, to come in line here. Taz gives him the fight. And now Taz starts to become cognizant of this flank here coming through from DEKO. Enough noise being cut off here that Taz knows exactly where this is coming from here. There is a kit in play here, but there's a line being held from Taz. He does bail. And now a stick needs to be made. At least a bomb tap here to bait out Taz. He goes proactive. He's made it past the generator angle and right into his crosshair. DEKO will fall. That's a tough clutch, but Taz is able to pull off the 1v2.
Yeah.
The supportive elements here alongside REQUIEM, who's usually the star, have really stepped up. Taz has stepped up in this game.
It's so impressive. But it's actually Taz the Fool in the opener. Utility being dropped in now for HONORIS. Intentions made clear. They want to aggress. But Travis is somehow alive. Supportive flashbangs means that he can't fall. And that's the AWP out of the equation as well. No way this happens. Just pistols with a couple of rifles. But 1win survive. And it is all off the back.
No question about it. I mean, with how they've been playing here, I wouldn't be surprised if HONORIS are able to claim a little bit of extra T-side rounds, but they are just getting peppered through the smoke. I imagine that was called over by Lollipop, hearing the spam downrange, and Lollipop even adds another kill to the feed. Glowing trades out Taz. He ends up finishing the job that he started only seconds ago. And Sobel and REQUIEM, again, a duo that you would like in this situation here. But REQUIEM, if there was ever a time where you would need to call upon him, it would be here and it would be now. But flamie nullifies, and 13 looks likely for 1win. They will claim this lead on their map pick.
And arguably, this is worst case scenario for HONORIS. The fact that they fall there.
No question about it. That mid execute was super sick there, but flying through the sky is REQUIEM. He does catch a lot of flack for it, though, and they run through the molly. I mean, this should be an instant shutdown, but Taz has something to say with the Tech 9. One more, Taz?
No.
Doing absolutely massive. The pistols are out here. They can't afford another eco loss, and DEKO knows that. But Grasshog still trades things out. They're coming in one by one on this retake attempt. Utilities often to delay the spawn plant, but they take the fight forward. Trying to join forces. Grasshog has his knife out, though. That A1S just not enough in the chamber. It's a 1v2 for Glowing to scrape that round across the line in pure case. Definitely be in the back of his mind. There's still chances on future maps to recover, but like you said, I mean, they're no small task here on Ancient as well. Taz, again, another fiery opener from this guy. 24 and 17, finding many opening picks right now, but all of it traded back by Lollipop, spamming down range through the smoke, taking care of two. Off the back of that one way, he even reestablishes himself inside of it. Taz is going to close out that kill, but DEKO stands right alongside him. And it is all on the back of Taz here. A 1v3, an ace clutch required with only 28 to his name. You need 28 kills to close out this round. It seems a bit unlikely.
It's being loud about it as well. I mean, to be fair, you have to be. Wants to get a kill in isolation, just spamming away, pre-firing common angles, but DEKO, it's the angle manipulation in his favor.
That guy, he's a sacrificial player, that's for sure. Willing to take that space here, but Rico again down instantly in this round, not able to find any success early on.
More utility. It's just overwhelming. Keeping HONORIS at bay. Allows DEKO his forward position. Glowy can now step up to the task alongside Lollipop, who's just spraying continuously. And all the attention. Well, I thought it was going to allow a kill to come in for the AWP, but Sami's found two. Throwing this into a possible task for HONORIS, and they need to survive. They need to hold on, because any more mistakes and one win are going to take their map pick. High flash over. Tries to set up Glowing. Maybe a follow-up, but no.
Ooh. Sobel slipped on by, though. No one has spotted him over towards side hall. And with that deep smoke, I think Sobel knows the opportunities that have just arisen. That have just fallen into his lap right now. He just has to capitalize on them. Turning the corner. There's the slight whiff right there. Not able to claim that instant kill. It actually is costly because his teammate goes down in the meantime in 16-12 in favor of one win, despite losing two full ecos.
In which reset through cave, and they're going to walk straight into Glowing.
Ooh. Sobel, just an immediate clothesline right there. We'll deal with Glowing. And now they'll walk up the ramp here, coming through from the remainder. Travis, he needs to show up big time with the duel. He's jumping up, though. A fiery entry, then Taz follows it up. DEKO, I mean, nothing he can say as he's digged down and finished off eventually. Lollipop is now the last man standing, and HONORIS, despite being somewhat telegraphed in their approach, still just nail the opening picks.
What was I telling you in the break about jumping kills? What on earth is that from Grasshog? You're not allowed to do that. That is not how the game. Replayer clean for one win. And they're very disciplined in their setups. They're not moving at all, but neither's Ryko. He's hoping that someone gets a little bit curious, wants to overstep, wants to claim control, but it's just not happening. And now HONORIS, they're going to need to run straight into the lion's den.
Oh, an immediate clothesline for DEKO is going to set some hesitation in, but not a bad trade coming through from Sobel. Of course, though, DEKO's really warming up, and he has all angles covered. His teammates go down, but they want to take this into a third map, that's for sure. And Lollipop, timing is everything here. He's going to line up a big multi-kill. He's already done his job, and extra damage. He finds another one. I didn't even know he finished off task, but Grasshog, the fourth player in line, is the one to shut him down. And that A-side play within a minute. With only a minute and 25 on the clock, it's just completely destroyed.
And that's all the investment gone. That's really rough. Aggressive change of pace immediately out the gate for one win. This time over towards A in a round where HONORIS have not shown a single have ounce of presence there this entire first half, and DEKO is looking absolutely immaculate. And this is just
a complete coin flip as to who comes out on top. The smoke recycled in deep down. Rico, lining up for DEKO. He is on 11-1. The guy is tearing through the opposition at the moment, claiming 2 of those low HP bars. Taz is going to get bested here, and OneWin asserting their dominance right now on this map. Sobel, labored spray. He doesn't find anything, and Sammy, his sniper, needs a 1-on-5. He finds the first piece of the puzzle here, but that's just the alarm bells ringing for the rest of the team to close in.
Oh, nearly. No, but not quite. Yeah, they know exactly where he is. And I'm just amazed by the confidence that DEKO has right now. Like, you're talking about his impact, lining them up and knocking them down, but that was just pure contact. I don't think there was any piece of utility space for HONORIS to work. It's like Sammy does get this pick onto Travis, which maybe could turn the tides, because now this is the first time that HONORIS really have any real estate into a round, and with another kill fall in favor, that's not only going to scramble this reposition from glowing, it might incentivize HONORIS just to go in immediately.
You have a little bit of risk that they can afford here right now in the HONORIS camp, so you get yourself a 3-on-5. You might send it in a player to try and find where the stack is, which is so common here when the current meta. You find an opening pick, you stack a bomb site here, but instead of finding any further aggression here, they're going to wait for it instead, and might go an opportunity to take care of glowing to really lock in around right there, but he misses it just narrowly. Let's glowing escape here, and in fact, escape they will as they dive on out of the cave position here. They still have worries of B ramp, but there's 2 players here to just offer up defense. And Sammy, he might just claim all the kills as he drops another.
Finally, a safe passage of play. All at the hands of the AWP. So much money. And that they can definitely afford to give this a look in. Really good spam. Taz and Grasshog brought down low. And in fact, I thought flamie was going to find him, but how on earth Taz manages that is unbeknownst to most. And Lollipop might just want to hold on to this AK now. 1 versus 5. That one's definitely...
They have to extinguish it, but they're right into the other flames there. What is going on? 2 players near on 1 HP.
Travis just going to keep on going. He can capitalize on all of this. And him and flamie combine for 3 kills. Sobel and Taz, they have a response, but now DEKO got the AWP. He saw Sammy deliver and he thought, yeah, want some of that as well. Finally purchases a sniper. Sobel on a very long flank, but that leaves Taz completely isolated. And he just needs to try and survive while his player applies pressure from the other area of the map.
Timing working potentially against the HONORIS camp, though. Wait, no, glowing. Back's turned. He exposes. And now regression caught as well. That's last 2 players confirmed in location, but it won't matter, as DEKO's positioning is going to arrive far too late onto the scene. He might be able to cut off the initial play from Sobel, but that is if he anticipates this. Instead, he's going to slink his way in through Jaguar and look to catch them off guard. Taz and Sobel just doubled up, though, straight up. Not looking to nullify or isolate their positions here. H is going to be tossed down range, so you got to sacrifice 1 player here. Oh my god, a sharp adjustment. Taz goes in. He will go down, but Sobel's sure to find his location if Sammy doesn't, and he will.
Yep. Then goes the incendiary, spot the flame out towards default and temple, but it still doesn't stop Travis. Finds another kill. Makes it an even playing field for this retake. The entirety of OneWin have already gathered over. Looking to drop on off. Sobel to take point out towards CT. In fact, that's exactly what he does. Good headshot, but he's been brought down quite low. Warp on the retake, a little bit difficult, especially with Sobel finding all of this impact. That money's wearing a little bit thin for this CT side, so if you're DEKO, you might want to cut your losses here, just try to save, try and bring forward the sniper into the next, but at the same time, how do you even escape from this scenario? Sobel's locking you in all the way back at CT.
To try and isolate.
Yeah, now look at this push. coming in. Are they ready for it? Ryko is. Travis still gets the best of him. Glowing's under a lot of pressure, which means DEKO needs to spin around on a swivel. I don't know how this guy keeps escaping from situations that he's almost destined to die in. And the gap and the distraction he created allows Glowing to step back in towards mid and get rid of Taz. Great kills being found in the interim for one win. And this double setup in towards Donut could be quite pivotal, especially with the control being gathered by Sobel in mid.
Excellent control right now. This last ditch effort here towards this B bomb set, I don't know if it's going to really work out for them. There's no flashes to force off either of these snipers. And you can see that's a massive liability as they're able to just fire away there. Flamie will get the last and DEKO with the first two. So one. There's a utility bombarded in here. Lollipop taking a much more passive approach. He has been a multi-killing machine, and he will once again. Actually helped out by Glowing. He's only found one so far, but he's certainly holding down his lines quite nice. What is that? Samey able to catch Glowing in no man's land. Maybe straight through the smoke. I don't know if it popped up in the kill feed, but still Lollipop keeps things contained. He even wants more. What a swing right there. What a round from Lollipop. It's a 1-on-2 here. Winnable situation here, but Rico down very low. Will be bested.
It's a distant thing of the past. We're going to be all tied up and going into a bit of an unforgivable territory for one win. But this lurk in towards Donut could be exactly the split that one win need as they execute on towards A.
Ooh, and Glowing able to open up proceedings right there. Another good dink on a Taz, making his position all the more difficult. And he goes out a little too wide. Big 3-on-5 advantage, but give it back immediately by a couple of kills from Sammy and Grasshog. And honestly, overextensions, they continue to overextend right into the hands. But they're all just buying time for Travis's flank here. And a clothesline comes through onto Sammy. So, and Grasshog gonna get mollied out of position. Smoke to extinguish. He dives right in between it, but oh my god, DEKO with 1 HP still able to recover. He doesn't want to turn the corner anymore. He doesn't want to test anything else. And his teammates are going down in the meantime here. Everyone starts to drop here. Aggression showing through. But again, DEKO still on 1 HP, looking for extra credit. He's the last man standing. Now on 1 HP, he has to clutch. And he's being flanked in by Taz. He's going to turn his back right into him. And Taz is going to clutch that one up. The easiest clutch he could possibly get right there. At the disposal of the T side here. Even if it doesn't net them around, when it can certainly net them some map control. DEKO going to claim that. He doesn't turn the corner here too deep in towards the crosshair of Sammy, who's been playing a great game so far. He's been solid with the op and now with the rifle. Ooh. These two players so close to each other and they don't even realize it.
The MP9 could be the difference maker. Sammy softened up. And they're even going to force the fight. They're just going to go through this ramp smoke. That could be to their detriment, but no, they hold strong. Full spin on a swivel, and Flamie even gets challenged. Need him. They want to have any say in this T side.
Yeah, it's becoming very close knit in the scoreline right now, and Flash combo. Ryko still has had a slow series, but necessary that he wakes up. Lollipop, another multi-kill from him.
Yeah, this again becomes a little bit of a stalemate. Who's going to blink first? For one win, they need to get into a bomb site, so surely it will be them. Smoke down on towards CT, going to restrict the angle with Sammy, but he still hits the shot on the way through. That's a warning signal. But Ryko gets cut off at the legs. Can't help his teammate rotate. With 15 seconds, that bomb needs to be planted. Flamie, put the bomb down.
Yee.
Come on. There we go.
Got it. You're good.
He tries to plant it like everyone at home. One win. If they win 3 more rounds, if they take Ancient, they just knock HONORIS out of the playoffs.
Oh yeah, this puts the weight of the world in this round here. And like you said, that disparity between kills from some of these players is so stark. They think the boost hasn't been spotted just yet. Lollipop struggling to assemble it though. He can't jump up. It takes him multiple tims, and Sammy stands right behind his rifler to extend the advantage up to 2. Slow crawl up the ramp here. Ryko, the jiggle could be costly, but instead he delivers damage in turn here. Glowing chases down that kill. There's a player in cave, but that should be noted, and bomb is now planted as well. A 3-on-4, a post-plant situation here. Glowing just goes for a desperate attempt at extending opportunities here. But they're taking good initiative. They're taking good space, making things incredibly awkward. And Glowing covering off this corner. He's not going to get checked. Walking right past it. Grasshog's going to pull things back.
Good kill from DEKO. Out towards CT, but they're just completely pincering in from Ramp and Cave, and they know exactly where he is. That bomb, it's not planted for him either. And with vision unobscured, Sobel, as well as Grasshog, can just swing on his position. HONORIS. Ooh.
Wow. Full faith in the superstar here, and maybe for good reason. Oh, Sobel able to hold on, but DEKO does show up with the yop. Exactly what they were called upon right there, but no, he does get nullified. Sammy, who's been incredible this map, is going to delete them one by one. They all collapse to Sammy's up. Another test them and another fails. flamie, the same fate as the rest of his team. 33 kills for the guy. No one can stop him. Another opportunity, but Grasshog is the one to claim his prize right there. And it delivers 14 to 14.
And one win, you expect them.
Folded. He hasn't faded off. Travis, what's the game plan? He's going to dive past the smoke here. And then again, Taz is going to hold his line. Good for one, but then done.
Yeah, and that kills in Shelf. That doesn't reveal the advanced position that one win have out towards A. DEKO catches off one. And they're not ready for Ryko, but he's just revealed his hands. And he's whiffing the shots. An immediate trade, and look, they've circumnavigated back towards B. They've avoided Sobel this entire time. One win on the verge of setting themselves up to series and elimination point. AWP right at the tail end as the half expired. So DEKO's got 1-2. Sammy spots him out. Boost completely removed. And HONORIS have been looking for that boost all half long.
Sammy showing up in the catwalk there. Maybe a little gap in that smoke. Lollipop up towards the top of ramp. A massive kill to equalize right there. It's not free of charge, so he takes a lot of HP for it. And Taz holds steady there towards the middle. 1-for-1s. But even further damage confirmed here. Glowing trying to pull things back, but there's no telling how this round is going to end. The only thing we can guarantee here is that a massive HP advantage is on the way of HONORIS. They have a lot going for them in that department. But lacking in that A-side presence here is a key detail that will prove to be costly here potentially. But they've gotten the bomb and they're diving back towards B, so all that worry that I was just talking about is going to be nullified here as they do walk into the stack. Grasshog and Sobel so well positioned to close out this round.
Yeah, if not Grasshog, then Sobel in Cave. Ryko's been playing here a lot, so it wouldn't surprise me if they tried to molly this position, but they've got to go in. 20 seconds. How diligent are they really going to be? Flashes through, allows the cross, revealed himself with the M4, but the lineup from Grasshog. Bomb can be planted, but when it's all said and done, the kills all belong to HONORIS. 1 versus 3 for Glowing to try and make things work. Has got the first, but the spam through Cave is enough. HONORIS will force us to overtime.
Rounds and Sammy, I think they just have to figure out a way to just keep him at bay. But they also have to worry about Grasshog here off the back of what was essentially the closer to get to this point. He doubles down and immediately sets into a 5v3.
Now that is something we've not seen out of HONORIS over towards B. Absolute aggression, because they've always been on the back foot, right? One would have always been in control of this game, so they didn't want to take too many risks. But now in the first round of overtime, you can afford a little bit of luxury. And that was incredible. Taz catches them on the fade, and, well, there's going to be no kills for 1 win in the first round of overtime. HONORIS, a dominant display.
Absolutely sickening shot from Sammy as well, but it's just enough here. Taz again with the mid lurks this time, though. It's a lot of damage in a 1-for-1 trade. They'll take that right now. Sammy trading his teammate with utility, but it is pricey. Taz does go down here, so we got another 4v4 round to take play.
They're being aggressive. Sammy catches Lollipop, but DEKO's found Ryko over towards Cave. And then on the A extremity, Glowing has found another kill, but look at this position from flamie. He's immediately rotated over towards Cave, and he's trying to support his teammate. For one win, they don't really need to commit. flamie peeking. I don't think he's going to have any idea that Travis is there. And unless Grasshopper can perform a miracle, yeah, I don't think he's going to do it.
They know he's the B anchor right there, so you can see them immediately. They'll click tab and they'll be like, yeah, that's not the site that we're going to right now. In a wise position there. It took them a little bit to register that, but eventually they will.
Bomb down. He is close. Has got a kit as well. It is doable, but it's hard. There's so many angles to try and clear. Every single nook and cranny on this A bomb site needs to now be addressed in a matter of seconds for Grasshog. And very limited options. You got one player in A main, Temple, Donut. They know he has to come in from CT. So Glow delivers a kill. That's one. But actually, this almost misinformation is really good. Because it actually has allowed DEKO to rotate through. He's actually been caught off guard, but it still baits in Lollipop more. Diving past the utility, getting another kill. And now DEKO can just hold this angle, try and best Taz, which he will immediately. And now Ryko is here. He's all the way through the back lines, but that does not matter when you have 15 seconds to try and recover the bomb.
Starts to hit the acceleration sort of positions, but never him. Not once has he been vulnerable on that A bomb site, but flamie, big kill into flamie. This time he is able to open up proceedings. He does hit that 40 mark, and it's on to Travis now for a defense.
Yeah, tucking in. DEKO to take point. Doesn't land the shot, so we'll found another, but that's allowed Travis to rotate through. But now you look towards A, because that bomb is making its way all the way back. Because whilst DEKO and Travis have secured B, A's under siege.
They've lost it completely here, and they've taken initiative in towards the back of Temple. Sobel is going to have a big surprise here for Travis. Could this be anticipated, though? Travis looks aware.
He's just going to completely leave it. Reset. This is the right decision. One win, they're going to all group together and potentially attack from one direction. Glowing could be caught off guard. Say you can hear all of this, and Travis falls too. DEKO in a 1 versus 3. Otherwise, it goes to double overtime, and HONORIS will just hold on for that bit longer.
No smoke either. I don't know if DEKO can do anything about this clutch. He's been noted. He's now known. Molly on top of the bomb, making things even more unlikely. You can call this round curtains here soon, and Sobel will solidify it. 3K in the round 2 from flamie. Maybe feeling a bit unleashed here, but Travis is not going to check this. Or we will. Okay. Ryko going to hit the deck, but flamie trades immediately, so no issues. A 1-for-1. It's going to spread that defense thin, and there's still a minute 20 left to work with here. So at 1-for-1, going to somewhat favor the T side here at the moment.
It's interesting as well, because flamie's AWPing over DEKO. And they're both out towards B. Maybe DEKO just feels like he can do more work with this rifle. He tucks himself in towards this off angle on Cave. Needs to be checked. HONORIS need to be diligent in their clears. Because if they don't... oh, that's very scary indeed. Grasshog leading the line. Deep flash in towards middle. It's only a little bit of a fake because Glowing's been here the entire time, locking it up for the CTs. DEKO now overextending, but he still finds Grasshog anyway.
Looked like he caught Grasshog napping a little bit there. Sometimes that's just the case here. It's going to trigger the rest of the team into a B execute, a very rapid one at that, and they're going to take it for essentially free. But this is exactly what one would want. They want you to funnel into a bomb site in which you have no control over. Trying to get this numbers punch in is going to be near impossible as Sobel. That's one way to do it. Spams through the smoke is going to collect here. Now flamie needs to activate and support. And through the smoke, Glowing. No, he'll go down. 2v2 now. The potential arises as flamie adds another one to the tally. flamie in a clutch situation. 4v2. Pulled back by the dynamic duo once again. And Sobel to close it out. HONORIS robbed that round away. 100%. Super stunning right there. From HONORIS. Catching the slight errors in the ways of one win. And flamie, another golden opportunity on a platter. A player stuck in. Grasshog just going to move right by him and takes care of DEKO of all players. Not an easy target. We saw him on the rifle work, doing incredible jobs. They bait out the op shot here, flamie. He's sure to not repeat that, but there's still more. flamie's going to cover Travis. They try and trade, but flamie can't turn the corner. He's going to walk into two here. He cannot control the spray. Wild recoil all over the map, but at least support has arrived onto the scene in the form of Lollipop and Glowing, who are shutting this round down. They still have a big flank, though. Sobel's lurked out towards A, and he will say hello to Lollipop 21K. Off angle so wide that you would never anticipate it.
Glowing does lock him off, and now they need to cross by him. This gets a little bit strange. Drops the smoke to create a new angle. With 35 seconds, HONORIS, they don't need to commit in, but all the time, flamie's crept forward. He can drop the bomb. That is absolutely perfect. And, oh, maybe that isn't. He's overextended. And now REQUIEM is trying to call the bluff of Glowing, but Glowing has not moved. I think he spotted him.
Molly's going to confirm it. Oh, he looks so aware. He looks so aware of where this last player is. He's going to smoke to try and stick the bomb. Glowing spams through, and he will eventually connect. It's bailed out big time by Glowing in the combination of flamie.
Speed pop is exactly what HONORIS need. Look at the pace change. flamie's fully blind, catching all of this spam. Overwhelmed. Glowing at least steps in for not one, not two, but three. Oh my goodness me. They all line up, and suddenly Sobel is left alone, and he cannot get past Glowing. Sobel and Taz, double donut. Especially with Taz securing that kill. Makes things a little bit easier. And now Sobel can hear and see all of this utility being deployed.
Such a lack of commitment, though. Taz just nails two opening ticks. Lollipop going to start to pull things back, but Taz with a third. 3 kills in the round. Taz hungry for that third map, and we've still yet to see DEKO even move his way out of a main. So terrified of the op and temple that flamie's always been positioned in. He's been ever present in that location here, so a smoke is going to allow the crawl on in. Bombs yet to have been planted here. 4v2, DEKO's got to make a move on. You got to move into the site here before the rotations are arriving, and they've already arrived. It's already too late, but there's an opportunity, and instead he walks right into flamie's crosshair. Will fall flat. flamie in an impossible situation in some occasions. They haven't found the big gaps in the defense. They haven't been able to, fall away from flamie's op, and Lollipop turns his attention away. Sobel with 2 kills, no trade delivered from 1 win. Easy does it for this HONORIS camp as they sail their way to a potential map point here, looking for a third.
We have seen 1 win burst out to these bomb sites before. flamie lining up utility is going to flush Grasshog out. Feels like he's always in that position. Travis through the smoke, significant spam damage. A lot of these players are incredibly low. Grasshog hits the deck. These spams could be everything. 20 seconds, a follow-up grenade. That's going to deny the bomb. There's 1 kill, falls favor each way. Bomb needs to be planted. Travis finds another kill. 3 versus 5, thrown back into a 2 versus 2, but Taz holds the spray, and now it's just DEKO getting completely blindsided by attention, but the AWPs missed.
When have we ever seen them miss as well for such a costly round? But Taz, he's wise in these clutches, and he nearly got it. Only 12 HP the difference between securing into that B-bomb site.
Could be quick. It's going to be fast. And now, these players need to hold strong. REQUIEM does secure not 1, but a multi. And that could be enough. Although flamie falls, and so too does REQUIEM. There is 1 player under wraps in towards cave. It's not planted for the spam, though. So 1 win, a securing deep CT control. Could this be enough?
3v3, those post plants incredibly difficult though, and Sobel collects glowing straight through the smoke. That's going to provide new life, but DEKO looks to stomp that down, and flamie's got a forward angle here. He does catch Sobel through it, and now it's just on the one-man Grasshog here to save the day. He's got to step up in a big way. flamie smoked off now. Both players, in fact, smoked off. Spam, it does come calling back. And now flamie, the last man standing here. Bomb's not being stuck in. Grasshog, there's not a lot of time left. In fact, there's none. He's done it. flamie, off the clock alone, will secure the 2-0. Just barely pulling that across the line. But the veteran gets the job.